Alright everyone, we're back. Day 2 of the Mega Man adventure. Like I said last time, I'm going to use the password. I'm going to pretend like Mom was like, get the fuck off the Nintendo. It's time to do your homework and eat dinner. My mom would never talk like that, but we'll pretend she did for the sake of the story. Yeah, see, look at that. Old school, man. Fucking so cool. Got the 4 guys left. Alright, so next one is Metal Man, who looks like a fucked up doctor. And kind of like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Carl Bertana Nanuski! Not sure why they give you that. Oh, fuck. That's probably why. I remember this. I remember this all too well. Hell, my mom probably remembers this game. I think one day I'm gonna try to get her to play video games with me. And record it. For something to do. I have Pac-Man. She'll play Pac-Man. There's like... Does it remember other shit? No. Okay. This is one of those spots where like... If you're playing this game... later... Or not this game. If you're playing this level later... Like, if I wouldn't have... restarted and shit... See how it just drops everything? You can grind out for extra lives and like life recharges and shit in this part. But I have all of it back. From playing like a scumbag and starting over, I think, maybe. That's right, whatever. Whatevs. I think you'd crawler up there? Didn't know that was gonna happen. I also feel like there's a trick where you can like... I could probably like rocket ship through half of this. Use the old number 2. There. This one's definitely gonna use the... Goes energy tanks. And it even has number 2 on it. Just in case you forgot what you were doing. Alright, so we just be Quick Man. So boomerangs. There's a lot going on in this background. Like for freaking 2 colors. It's pretty sweet. He will switch the floor on me. You also have to use the boomerangs I'm using right now on like the dragon. Towards the end of the game, I guess it's a spoiler. There's a dragon at the end of the game. I'm... Not to toot my own mega horn, I am really impressed that I've done this much so far. I've barely screwed up. I know it makes it easier when it's like, hey, here's what you have to do. But it still feels good. Mega Man 1 was a fluke! Or I played this game way too much as a kid, either way. I'll take either answer. Oh, this hurts my eyes. Holy fuck. Oh, and just in case I like share it with my mom, because basically my mom always says, "Oh, how do you do? I'm gonna watch you play video games online. Tell me about it. Share with me." My mom, very supportive mother, very good mother. She rarely ever cursed. So me being like my mom said, "Get the fuck off the TV and come eat dinner," never would have happened. What my mom used to do though, and if she denies it, I will be sure to call her out on it. She used to play a lot of Tetris on my Game Boy. My mom's always played video games with me, but not like directly with me. Like if I had video games, she'd always play them. I remember sitting on the couch with her, we were watching TV and stuff, growing up, and her, does it hurt me? No. Her, like, not really paying attention to what was on TV because she was too busy playing Tetris or other games of that ilk. Yeah. If you don't remember this part, and many parts like it later in the game, I think one of the Dr. Wily boss levels at the end has a bunch of these that always screw me up. See if it still happens. Kind of like this, you gotta like finagle yourself through. But my mom used to always tell me not to curse. And my dad used to always curse. Like, my parents are separated. They have been like almost my entire life. So I don't really, doesn't really matter to me, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. So it was always weird that my dad would always be like, fuck this, fuck that, god damn it. Fuck, shit, damn. And my mom would be like, don't curse. Don't say anything bad. Which I never really did until I got older. And then at one point I tested it. And she didn't really say anything. So I went with it. And then there's a bunch of times I fought with her where I like scream curse words at her and stuff, which is probably really inappropriate and rude. But, back to the main point of the story. My mom used to say shit all the time when she used to play Tetris. And it was always the funniest thing to me, because she always told me, don't curse, don't curse, don't curse. And it would start with shoot or poop, or poopers. I think poopers was one. But eventually, she would yell shit, and I would laugh. And then she would say, I didn't curse. And I'd be like, yes you did, Mom, you definitely cursed. And then there'd be a little thing. But my mom could always curse too. So video games have been frustrating my family almost my entire life. Or they've been frustrating my mom. My dad used to try to play video games with me, and I'd give him credit for playing, but he wouldn't do it as much as my mom. He would play like racing games with me. I remember playing Top Gear a lot with him, or Top Gear 2000. We played Myst kind of together, where he watched me play. We used to play You Don't Know Jack a lot, which I can speed read. Is he supposed to be a Zippo, by the way? He looks like a Zippo. I can speed read. So, and You Don't Know Jack, when the game isn't really based off of necessarily knowledge, because it's all stupid bullshit. I fall in lava if I die automatically, I think, if I recall right. It's based off of stupid knowledge. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're smarter. It just means that when it's like, riddle me this, and it's a stupid riddle, you get the riddle first. So that was an unfair advantage I had over my dad, who's a smart dude, just not like, I guess not like that kind of smart. Or, I don't know. I'm not going to further that part of the conversation with like insulting my dad or anything. But he used to play that with me a lot. But the part where he always get fucked on is at the end of the game, when it's like the jack attack. I want to focus 2 seconds. Let's see. Right, it's 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can wait that one out, alright. But, so during the jack attack, my dad would always get fucked because he didn't have the crazy speed reading skill that I had. And we're actually gonna do this because I don't feel like fucking around with this. And for all those specials, you have to get off the screen for them to stop, if I recall. Just like how I can't switch off Crash Man's rockets while they're firing. This is the hard part, isn't it? Okay, so that's only 2. That part's not bad yet. I know it's coming soon. I know it's coming soon. But yeah, so Mom always played that stuff with me. My family always treated me well in the sense that I'm gonna date myself, like people always say for whatever reason. I guess it's kind of funny. I was lucky enough to have 2 Ataris. I had one at my mom's house and one at my dad's house, which is always kind of cool. Different games of both. And then as I grew up, what's the point of fucking shooting that out if you can do this? Ow. And then growing up, they went 2 different ways with the video game consoles. So then I had a Super Nintendo at my mom's and Genesis at my dad's. And then I think around that time was when, like, my step-siblings started to get older. So there was always kind of separation between the 2 different systems that were in that household. I think you can rocket ship across here? So I've basically been around video games my entire life. I guess that's where this conversation is going. I hope you can fucking do this. I kind of think you can 100% remember. I'm going to ignore that Mega Man right there, because I think this is going to be okay. It was. So that's why I'm so good and bad at video games. But I'm good because I've played almost everything. I'm bad, or lose my temper, because, you know, both my family yelled at video games. Alright, bubble time. And one of the funniest things, too, is not so much anymore, because I live by myself and my mom's never really around the video games to play anymore. My mom used to always ask me, how do you just know what to do right away in video games? Like, I'd get a brand new game, and I could figure out the core concepts pretty much by myself and just go with it. So my mom always asked me, how do you just figure this stuff out? And, like, I do IT stuff for a living, too. And I just have I guess I have an analytical enough brain where I just understand, like, the core concept that's put in there. I can just apply it to what's going on. Which is why, like, when I play games like Super Meat Boy, or games where, like, you could, like, the best time is 5 seconds, and it seems impossible. Like, I know I can do it, because it's there, and it's doable. It's just figuring out the concepts of how to get there, I guess, is the best way to explain it, maybe? Like, for example, for Xbox 360, for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they had Mile High Club, which was you had to beat Mile High Club on Veteran, or whatever the highest one was. You had like 45 seconds to go through this freaking near impossible level. And eventually you figure out that there's just systems to it. If I run down the left corridor here and just swing my knife, you know, I can run past these next 2 guys, and when I get to this 3rd guy, the wall of the airplane blows out, so it doesn't matter. And shit like that was why I think I'm good at video games and nonsense like that. Because eventually I break it down to, I remember Fire Dog. They also had Fire Dog at Circuit City, where I used to work. If I can break it down to the core concepts, it's easier to me. Because I'm like, okay, there's base systems in place here that can be explained. So I just finally explain them myself and go. Fire puppies are scary. Just in case anyone was concerned. I think there's monkey. Yep. Mankies! Big mank. Get up here. Before all the fucking things go away. There we go. This shit, get away. This shit's rigged. Like, as soon as you go up, he doesn't come out until you get, like, nearby him. So there's probably a better way to get around that, but who knows? I feel like having the Mega Man on the side, like, helps inspire me, too. Ooh! Carrot rockets! Fuck you. Oh, I know I can do the rapid fire. It's probably to, like, be oh, I remember chickens, too. I'm gonna die. That's not as bad as if I do. Can I just hide here? Okay. I'm gonna try to kill some. Get some life back. Oh. Really, none of these motherfuckers can give me any life. Fuck you. Ugh. Oh. The other crazy thing too, I'm starting to think about, like when I record these videos, I always have a little clock going next to me so I can keep track of, oh, excuse me. Like an episode, in videos that don't really have natural stopping points, when I do like the forced ones, I'm like, hey, you know, time to go. I usually try to watch, and I'll say the main part of this game, like, each level has been about 5 minutes so far. So, the main part of this game is about 45 minutes, we'll say. If you just, like, power through, like I've been. And then, I'll say, like, the boss at the end are probably 20. So this was like an hour long, this is like an hour long game. Give or take. You know, sort of speedrunners doing fucking like 5 minutes. But, it's crazy to think that this game costs as much, like... Nintendo games are just as much as other games are now. Like, $60 has been the video game price point, like, forever. And if there was someone put like a freaking 1 hour, $60 game... Yeah, I said that right. 1 hour, $60 game. People would freak the fuck out. So even like bitching at like it's 15 for all these is still a deal. I realize it's old, but still a deal. And they're gonna do wee all around. Can I? I feel like I could light that shit on fire or something. Why is fire? This doesn't seem right. Saw blades? Are saw blades the ones that work? Something else works better than this bullshit. Never mind. I knew there was something. I knew there was a reason it was supposed to work. And he's fucking wood. You probably hear my wrist pop. It fucking hurts right now. Ooh, it's back. Password time. So tomorrow, I'm gonna beat this game. You know, we're gonna go. Oh, there's always the freaking like fight of the bosses part too, but that's all at the same time. All right, password time. Shut this bad boy down. You can do it too. If you want to play along at home, you jot this shit down. You know, I'll let you cheat. You can hang out. Try to beat the game with me. Finish tagging these up real quick. Got the leaf shield. Those eyebrows. Bushy eyebrowed motherfucker. 5 levels in Wily's Castle, if I recall. If I recall. Does he go in the eyeball though? I do remember that. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 5. Alright. Next time, Wily's Castle. Let's do it late.